Biz. Welcome to Kiss My Biz, your weekly reality business show, where each week a business owner joins our good cop and bad cop duo looking for real but informative business solutions and resources to grow your business. Our good cop, Claude Jenkins, has a diverse career ranging from government, corporations, and management consultant. He is the Vice President of Operations at Global Business Development Center and a guardian angel for most businesses. Annette Gray, a.k.a. Bad Cop, is the president and owner of Global Business Development Center. She has 20 years experience in management, economic development, and marketing in the private and public sector. She is passionate about developing entrepreneurs. Let's join our dynamic duo as they place another business owner in the hot seat and find out if they are ready to kiss their business with love. Or is today the day they kiss their business goodbye?
Welcome to your weekly business show. This is Kiss My Biz. My name is Annette Gray, your bad cop. And if you recall last week, I am also still without a good cop, Claude Jenkins. He is recovering well. Thank you for all your well wishes. And hopefully he will be joining us here next week, if not sooner. So the Kiss My Biz show, you can call us with questions at 888-565-1470. And you certainly can listen to us live at www.globalbusinessdevelopmentcenter.com. This week we have a guest, Stephanie Suprius, with us, and she is going to serve a dual role this week. Welcome, Stephanie.
Hello.
Stephanie is the local business owner. She owns Tidy Spot Cleaners, and we will talk a little bit about some of the things that are challenging her within her business. And as you remember, I will be good cop and bad cop this week, so you're going to get both ends from me.
Okay, no problem.
All right, fantastic. And then later in the show, we will talk about an event that Stephanie and her company has sponsored on Saturday of this week. What date is that? The 26th?
Yes,
Saturday the 26th. Hopefully you can come out and join us for that networking event. We'll talk a little bit more about it during the show. Your bad cop, now I've forgotten which cop I am, your bad cop will be there as part of the speaker panel, and will be giving some marketing coaching and advice on Saturday. So let's welcome Stephanie Suprius, owner of Tidy Spot Cleaners, to the show. Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us. And I know you're pitch hitting today for Makiva, who is not doing so well. So thank you for being so gracious and filling in at the last minute. So tell us a little bit about the company that you own.
Well, I own Tidy Spot Cleaners. It's a residential and commercial cleaning service located in Palm Beach County. We service from Miami Beach to Jupiter.
Okay.
We've been in business for 3 years.
Okay. And how did you come to start? Why did you choose to start that business, a particular type of business?
Makiva J. She's the one who came up with it. I initially was her. I was her personal assistant.
Okay.
And working in her office, being around her, she owned, her business.
Right.
And just being around business owners got me into wanting to own a business. So she's the one, she came up with the idea and was like, you should start a business. Mm-hmm. And originally a friend of mine, she started her own cleaning company too.
Okay.
So she was like, you know what, maybe you should do the same thing. And I consulted with my friend, see if it was okay with her, and she was okay with it.
Sure.
And Makiva
is wonderful. She's definitely a motivator. We were discussing, she's a hard worker, and she's definitely a serial entrepreneur. She has owned so many different businesses as herself.
Yes.
So as you know, the platform of the show, typically my good cop would be here and I would be the bad cop. But we typically ask our business owner for an issue or a question that they're being challenged with. So if you were to get a little bit of coaching advice today on a particular question or issue, what would you like us to discuss?
The issue I would like for us to discuss would be the problems with pricing customers, where it will attract them, where they do not feel that they're spending so much, but at the same time the company's not hurting.
Right.
That's where we're at.
So that balance of pricing between profitability and what I call competitive marketability.
Yes.
So a price that's going to attract customers but still provide the option for a profitable bottom line.
Yes, very much so.
So I think it's interesting that one of the things that most business owner doesn't realize that, you know, you can have a placement in your competitive field as it relates to pricing. Mm-hmm. You can be a luxury product, you can be a middle of the road product, and you can be an affordable product. Okay? Nothing is wrong with any of those. You could be the most expensive.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at Louis Vuitton and some of the other brand conscious brands that are the high-end luxury products, they provide a product that is top of the line, mm-hmm. and the price reflects that. Okay? There's always going to be a consumer for that price at any given structure in your competitive landscape.
Yes, there will.
So interestingly enough, what you first have to decide is who your target market is, not the price. So if you had an option, which customer would you go after? Tell me a little bit about the customer that you're interested in.
The customer I'm interested in, I do not have a target where I'm like, you know what, I'm only going to work with these kind of people.
Okay.
That's not how I do it. Mm-hmm. How I do it, I allow everybody to to be able to experience cleaning.
Okay.
From a cleaning company. We do not have a specific target. We work with everyone.
So that would be my first homework assignment to you, is take a look at your competitive landscape, take a look at your competitors, and see how they're targeting their customer. Because in marketing, one of the worst mistakes you can make is try to be something to all people. It is just not going to happen.
Very much true.
And how your marketing price, your target, your audience, your message is structured is going to have great impact on who you attract. Mm-hmm. Okay? So interestingly enough, if you leave it to the consumer, they're going to go to your competitors because your competitors have formulated a language that is speaking directly to them. Mm-hmm. Okay? So you have to craft this. You have to craft this language and this message. So in helping you to do that, let me ask you a question. If someone were to use one word to describe your service, what would you want that word to be?
That word, I would want it to be enjoying. They're able to enjoy just the people who comes in their home. Like, we're very friendly. We get the job done. Okay. I know that we get the job done. So.
Okay. So if you were going to hire a group of people who are enjoyable, who are good at their job, who's dependable,
yes,
would you consider then that, I remember you were saying that one of the structure issues that you're having is that folks think that cleaning is expensive.
Yes.
So it doesn't sound to me like you're interested in reaching a luxury market, because if you're interested in reaching a luxury market, then price wouldn't be your biggest concern. What you actually offer to the customer, enough added value for it to be a luxury product. So let me use an example. If you were to go out and buy a pair of red bottom shoes, you know what red bottom shoes are? Okay, I just learned what red bottom shoes are because I can't afford them. Some of the things that you would be looking for in that product is the fact that, you know, celebrities wear them, you know, they have social message, they speak to your status, they speak to your style, they speak to your position potentially, okay?
Yes.
That's a luxury product. Okay, so when you are looking to serve a luxury market, you're looking for a product that's going to speak to them in such a way that positions them not only in society but amongst their friends. So that's a luxury product. An affordable product, and you take something like McDonald's or the dollar store, where they're just concerned with delivering a good product versus at a different price, at an affordable price, right? So how do you decide? So if you're looking to create dependability and friendly people, it sounds to me like your pricing might need to be in that middle of the road. In the middle of the road.
Which I actually just restructured my pricing because I was hurting very bad with where originally when I first got into business, I started off too high.
Okay.
And then I started off too low.
Okay.
And then finally I'm at where clients are, you know what? This is affordable and I'm actually kind of making a profit, kind of. But I really have to hit it where I'm making a profit and the client is at the same time is
getting the value.
Getting value.
Well, one thing is important is pricing is a very, and sorry Claude's not here because pricing is his thing. You know, he is all over that, and he always complains that I get the subject matters and he doesn't get to have one of his specialties. Pricing is always going to be something that is fluid. Your pricing is not always going to stay the same. Your pricing has to reflect your overhead, the market conditions, the season, etc. So I think one of the first things you have to consider is I always recommend that if you want to end at a competitive price, you start a little bit higher and give better service or find a way to give added value, because people will pay for something of quality.
Yes.
So then if you have to offer a discount or any specials or any customer retention incentives, you're starting from a good place and you're still with a discount or an incentive still in a profitability. And, you know, you're still making some money. So it's important because a lot of people tend to discount their way out of business, right? Discount and coupon their way out of business because they're thinking they're giving a value to the customer. The better way to give the customer a value is by giving that added service. So tell me a little bit about what does your marketing message say? If you could think about one of your flyers or email campaigns and that type of thing, what are some of the languages that you're using in the marketing material?
In a couple words that I know that we're using is trustworthy, affordable, dependable. So
you're actually using affordable in your marketing language.
So yes.
Okay, so you know that was good to know about 5 minutes ago. Because if you are doing an affordable product, then it's very important that your pricing is consistent with with the language that you're using. So one way to do is just take a look at your competitors and see what they're doing. Not one or two, but a significant number.
Yes.
So you get an idea of what's really happening in the marketplace. Because like you said, you don't want to price yourself out of the market, and you don't also want to do damage to your company and not being able to grow. But it's interesting that you said that you're making a profit for a new business. That's not bad at all.
It's not bad, but it's been there. It's been a real struggle. And I looked at, you know, when you said to look at a couple different companies, and I've got pricing on other companies, and the way that they price is very expensive. It's, for example, you get one cleaner for $80 for about 2-3 hours, and then some companies they charge $80 an hour.
Okay. And maybe that's what the marketplace. Remember, not everybody. Again, it is not your job as a business owner to try and provide a service for everyone.
Yes.
And not everyone is able to afford a luxury of someone coming in and cleaning their home. So that eliminates half the marketplace. And your job is to find those people who have a need and the financial resources to afford that product. You know, it shouldn't be your job to create a price no matter what for all the marketplace.
Yeah, you're right.
So one of the things you have to do is make sure that you're crafting a marketing message that's reaching that target market. So if I were, you know, a busy CEO with a family, or, you know, a homeowner, or someone in my family has gotten ill and I need some extra help, or I'm getting prepared for the holidays and I need some additional help moving out of my home for the season or moving back into the home for the season. These are all emotional triggers that you can put in your market pieces, okay? Because while there is some folks that might be able to afford the cleaning on a regular basis, but you have to then, from a marketing standpoint, suggest these additional opportunities to use a cleaning service. Oh, are you closing your home for the winter? Would you be interested, you know, use Tidy Spot cleaners to get your open or closed for the season, or something along those lines. So, and how are you doing with your overhead? Because sometimes one of the most important thing in pricing is to keep your overhead manageable.
Yes.
So I'm not very familiar with, I've never owned a cleaning business, so your overhead is primarily what? Supplies and staffing, right?
Yes, supplies and staffing.
How many people are in the company now?
Right now I have about, I believe it's seven ladies. And products are very expensive.
Okay. Do you use a niche product like green products or environmental friendly products? What is your niche as far as products are concerned?
We have tried environmental friendly products.
Okay.
And the truth is they really do not get the job done.
Really?
So now we've been using regular products because they get the job done.
Okay.
So instead of keep continuing to invest in green products that don't really get the job done, I've invested in regular products and they get the job done. And one thing everyone is trained not to use a lot of like mixture of products. You have to go in, if you're cleaning the bathroom, you have to make sure like you cannot use hot water to mix with Clorox, because what it's going to cause is
fumes,
right. And everybody knows how to use the product where it gets the job done. It's not overusing the product or anything like that.
Okay, so using the traditional products in a safe and educated manner. Okay, so it sounds to me that one of the things that might need to happen with you is for you to create a niche, to create that target market, because it's very difficult to speak to an audience or create language for an audience if you have not envisioned who that audience is and what the emotional triggers and needs and benefits of that audience is. So, you know, you would have to look at your marketplace and see who are some of your competitors targeting, right?
Yes.
And then from there, what's missing? Who are they not speaking to? And carve out that audience for yourself and start creating specific language around that. Are we taking a break? Yes? Okay, we will be back after these commercial messages and talking to Stephanie about her cleaning company. When we get back, we'll talk a little bit about an event that, from a marketing standpoint, she has decided to sponsor.
If you're looking for a West Palm Beach accounting firm with a client-first philosophy, contact Remap Incorporated today. Our firm provides outstanding service to our clients because of our dedication to the three underlying principles of professionalism, responsiveness, and quality. Call us at 561-623-0241. We offer standard services such as bookkeeping and tax preparation, but unlike others, we have developed an extensive menu of specialized services designed to ensure that your business remains financially sound and prepared for a strong future. Want to learn more? Call us at 561-623-0241 or visit our website, www.remap.com. That's www.remap.com. Remap with 2 M's. Let us prepare for you a solid future. Call us at 561-623-0241. If you have ever struggled with planning a romantic wedding proposal, candlelight dinner, or a special just because moment to say, I love you, then you will want to call Kissable Retreats. We take the worry out of your special moments. Wedding proposals, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, birthdays, and Mother's Day can all now be worry-free. Kissable Retreats specializes and focuses on the intricate details that give your special moments that added charm. We are here to save you time and make your experience something you will always remember with a smile. Need a romantic getaway for two, whether you've been together for ages and need a break to rekindle your passion, or it's your first romantic getaway together? We personalize each experience to match you and your partner's style and budget. No two experiences are alike. Call us now at 1-855-229-0793 or visit www.kissableretreats.com. Alterion Phillips, Esquire, an architect's representative. Mr. Phillips has taken his vast construction experience and applied it to the practice of law. Since being admitted to the Florida bar in 2009, he has focused his practice to the areas of personal injury, construction, and real estate matters. He has committed himself to represent his clients vigorously to bring resolution to their matter, whether in the courtroom or through negotiation. Al has represented clients against municipalities and large corporations. He has successfully worked with evictions, with HOA or condo association matters. Alterion Phillips, Esquire, looks forward to the opportunity to speak with you about your matter. Call today, 561-543-1454, or visit his website at www.ap-law.net. That's 561-543-1454. And let Alterion Phillips help your project succeed. Welcome back to Kiss My Biz, where we have another business owner on the hot seat. If you can't stand the heat, don't get in the kitchen. Our good cop, bad cop duo continues to challenge today's business owners to take on the 21st century business world fearlessly. Now, back to our show.
Welcome back to the Kiss My Biz show. I am here with Stephanie, and we are talking about her and as an entrepreneur and her cleaning company, Tidy Spots Cleaners. But you are also here today in your role as a sponsor for an event coming up on Saturday. Can you tell us a little bit about that event?
That event is a brunch where women, business professional entrepreneurs come together. It's a business Q&A forum to discuss marketing and marketing questions and discussing business partnerships among each other.
So the event was developed by Makiva James, correct?
Makiva Jenkins, and she is the owner of Prime Enterprise Group. Yes.
Now she has reached out to me to be a speaker. I will be on that panel. I will be your marketing coach or speaker on Saturday. And one of the things that Makiva said to me when she invited me to speak at the event is that she herself has been restructuring her business.
Yes.
And what's different about this business is the fact that she has allowed the marketplace to determine what she would offer in this business. And that's an excellent way, because entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs especially, have a business idea a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so I'm like, she is the world's hardest working woman. Yeah.
So, she has decided on this particular business at this time because she has said that many women, many ladies have come to her and said, we're looking for a networking platform in which we can learn, network, develop, and grow. And these are some of the subject matters that we are interested in discussing. So I know marketing is always a hot topic, and I believe I met Makiva while I was doing a business training workshop for the Center for Enterprise and Opportunity. She's also a very avid learner. She's always very thirsty about learning and going to different workshops, and that's how I met her. So this Saturday at 11 to 1, is that correct? Why don't you go ahead and give the details and how folks can get a hold of Prime Enterprise Group for information and tickets? Okay.
The folks could get in contact with Prime Enterprise Group's phone number is 561-316-8713, and ticket price includes catered brunch by Brio Tuscan Grill, assorted juices, dessert bar, professional photography, and gift bag filled with business goodies that one could use for their businesses.
Okay. And some of the workshops, I know I will be conducting the marketing workshop, but there are some additional workshops as well. What are those? Accounting and
the additional
a business, it was accounting. I think it's on the flyer there on the screen. Business budgeting.
Yes, business budgeting and discussing marketing strategies.
Okay. Fantastic. So, ladies, if you are available this Saturday and you're in the South Florida area, you can join us for an afternoon of networking, meeting new people, and growing your business, while also learning marketing, budgeting tips, accounting tips for your business. So, did you have a particular reason for choosing to sponsor this event?
To sponsor this event is the reason why I chose is because I need help again. And Kiva, she started, she helped me with the business, and then I went on my own to try to learn it by myself, but I'm getting back. I have to go back to her, and that's the reason why I think that we as women should come together to learn new ideas on how to prosper our businesses. Right. And someone very good is Makiva. That's the reason why I'm 3 years in, even though it's been a struggle. I'm prospering.
Fantastic. So it sounds to me that you do have a target market, which is women. Women makes the cleaning decision in the household, and so sponsoring this event is a great move in terms of reaching out to those target market. Folks, once again, thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank Stephanie, owner of Tidy Spot Cleaners and sponsor of the Entrepreneur Hers event this Saturday. Please come out and join us in Brio in Boca. And we will see you here again next week. Thanks for joining us.
You've been listening to Kiss My Biz, your weekly reality business show, where each week a business owner joins our good cop and bad cop duo looking for real but informative business solutions and resources to grow your business. Tune in again next time for more Kiss My Biz. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors.